pretty well. I was surprised, pleasantly surprised. And then I was even thinking about maybe doing like a sidewalk sale at my house, but instead of, not a garage sale, but where it's outside. So people driving by too can, it's not just invite or whatever,
Yeah.
just to try to get rid of some inventory and,
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah.
So I'm struggling getting people to do parties, even basket parties, which I usually had, a handful at least over, so
I hear you. So, yeah.
one of my really good customers, well, she used to sell under me, but she was always good at least twice a year to have a really nice basket party. And so I hadn't heard from her in a long time, and I followed up with her, and she's like, "Yeah, it just doesn't seem like anybody's really using Scentsy anymore." And I was like, "Oh, just bummed." Because she loves it too, but she changed jobs, and so I guess where she works, it's just
the same crowd. No, I get that. So I have a customer whose daughter used to sell Scentsy. She found me, I think, from somebody's recommendation a while back, and she's done a bunch of basket parties because she would just take them to work and people would order, and they're always they're normally around 300, 400. So maybe not quite 500, but we get close. And I had asked her to do one and she said maybe, but she was working from home now and they're all pretty much working from home. That's changed some of that too, because her work people were who she got all her orders from. And so when I did that challenge that went around where you put the deluxe diffuser and you say, do your number and then you message them that they can have it for that number if they do a party that hits $200, that got her to do it. And honestly, like she took it and it was a good party. I think it was 300 and something. But once we did all of her rewards, including that diffuser, she got like $200 free. That was good. So sometimes I think like reminding people like a visual, put up like you could get all this for this amount. Sometimes that helps. But I think she thought too, like, I don't know if I'll get anyone. And she wound up having a good party. And then I have another person who I met at one of the band festivals. She's at one of the crosstown schools. And I was just mentioning, she was talking about how expensive the band was and trying to pay for some things. She's going through a divorce and just struggling. And I said, well, I could do it as a fundraiser for you, personal fundraiser for your son, or you could join and get the income. We could talk to you about that. I'm not pushy, but if you want to. And she was very interested. The problem is she's like me. We've been doing Bandtober. And it is just, I set her up, I took the basket party over with all the stuff. But she's been so swamped too. So tomorrow I'm going to try to set up a 5-day Facebook party. I think I mentioned this on the last call, but the video I watched, I hope I saved it. I need to share it. But basically just doing the poll. I think we talked about this last call, doing the poll of what are people interested in seeing during the party. So you don't have to do everything. You say hi to Miss Heather.
Hi.
Look at her little dress. Isn't that the cutest?
Yes.
It's very fancy.
Card for someone.
Okay, one card. Okay. But anyway, just trying to make the party not so long. I think I'm just going to try to set it up and try it out tomorrow with that poll, and then just do a live portion at some point. And whoever can do, because the party, I guess it's drawn on, but it hadn't really started because I gave her all the stuff, whatever. I knew she was swamped. I was swamped. And sometimes that's disheartening too. So just trying to refocus, just do our best and see what happens. But yeah, I understand it is a little challenging to get people to book parties, but just asking and trying to think about showing them what they would get. I know some people think nobody's using Scentsy, and I get that, but there are, people are coming back all the time. Like I had not been using them for a long time, but I really love it. I think, again, I know I sound like a broken record about this one too, but doing some lives and showing off your favorite things, like, yes, doing the warmer and scent of the month is great because it's something new and people get a sneak peek and you can feel kind of like, yay, look at the new thing. But for me, finding something that like you get a warmer in for someone and it's gorgeous and you've never seen it, and going live. I sell more that way when I go live, going, look at what someone just ordered. I haven't seen it yet. Oh, wow. When I do that, I almost always sell them. It happened when I opened up the Christmas ones I had ordered for somebody. One of my good customers, she ordered both the ones I showed, and it was an online order. So it was really great. So or if there's a scent, that you love and you're obsessed with, talk about how, oh, your house smells so good, and you just wanted to share the scent because it's your favorite. When people see you're genuinely excited about something you love, people tend to go, oh, I like that kind of a scent, or I want that. And then trying to go a step farther, because I would normally stop with, oh, this bar is in my house. I put it everywhere. It smells so good. It smells like this or that. It makes me think of this or that. But saying, hey, it's so good. It comes in lotion too, or hand cream, or you can wash your clothes in it. You smell that way. So just trying to do some lives in front of people. I have not done many lives lately because I've just been so swamped. So I think I should make Colby do one with me right after, because I haven't even showed off the warmer of the month. I'm so far behind. So, and it's super cute. So I'm going to try to show that one off. Maybe we'll go live here in a minute with my VIPs. But yeah, Heather, how are things for you?
Slow, busy at home, but slow and Scentsy. So we've been really busy between karate and swimming and swim meets. It's just like very difficult. But I have a fundraiser going. I thought it was going to be like, this is going to help my November, but I'm not sure that it is. It's had a little bit of setback. I had everything done on time. The flyer, I posted the flyer. The flyer's on the party. It's for the choir for my daughter's high school. They posted it in the group with 100 and some odd parents, and nobody's bought anything. But I also have the flyer, but she sent it to get printed, and it didn't. Whatever happened, so it didn't get printed. It's supposed to be done by Monday, or it was supposed to be done by Monday, but now it says like Tuesday. So none of the kids know about it. So maybe once the kids know and pass out the flyer, but I just don't have hope for it right now.
Well, that's sad. Well, don't give up hope. Maybe we can brainstorm some stuff. The choir teacher excited about it, or
Yeah, she's excited about it. Like she is, and like she's excited. The booster, because I'm on the booster club for them, and like one of the parents is excited. Like the thing is, I don't think they're sharing it, and I told them that's the only way we're gonna get. Like I'm giving my commission. Like I'm not gonna share it. I've shared it quite a bit, but like I'm not gonna if nobody else is willing to try, to share it.
I would say
That my other I'm also working from home and have for the last year, so I don't see people other than swimming and karate. You see the same people. I don't see nobody from work. So it makes it
tricky. I think the things that we've all shared so far, that we are swamped and busy, and that people are working from home, some of us included, and some of the people that used to go to work. I think those are two of the things that we have to overcome and figure out how to overcome the most, because I think it's really everyone's experiencing it. I feel like for months now, probably since August, September, we've all been feeling that way. Things are just harder because we had that weird COVID year and a half where we were doing nothing, basically nothing. And then everyone tried to readjust, and we went back to full force, but we weren't ready for it because everyone had lost stamina and then we're overwhelmed. We're right back to oh, no wonder we kind of thought it was nice at first when that happened, because it was a break, because our lives are all too crazy and too busy. So I think those things are very, very normal, and everyone's feeling it in all kinds of circles. So with that said, if we still want to succeed and have some paychecks and share the Scentsy, we're going to have to figure out how to overcome it. So with that, if it were me, I'd be asking the choir teacher, can I come in to each period and talk for 5 minutes? Or if it's just one group that's doing it, can I come share a couple of the products, get them excited, and, hand out something in their hand? That's what I would do. And I would make a graphic or two to share if they have a Facebook page or something, or just to send out an email that's a little eye-catching, about get your Christmas gifts and support the blah, blah, blah choir.
Send the email out to the parents, but I haven't seen it. She told me she was going to do it last week, and I asked her about it again on Friday, so I'm going to have to ask her again on Monday, but I haven't seen it. I think the kids don't know about it because she was waiting for the flyers to come. So I set it for the whole month of November. So, I have time. There's still time, but just when you put a lot of effort and make something and then it all goes
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
I
My other
understand.
thing is that
Yeah,
I
fundraisers-
have a decent customer base, but like I have like 2 or 3 people that used to be Scentsy consultants that will not hold a party for me or even come, like they talk about like they would come back, but they like just too much effort. So they just buy. And then like I have other customers that like, all I want to do is buy. I don't want to do a party. And even if you offer them like a link just to hand out and they get free stuff, like they won't do it. It doesn't even save your life. Like, I'm like, but they'll
I
post,
get
they'll
it, 'cause I
share my
get them.
post. They'll share my post or they'll share when they get something and tell people about me. But like, other than that, like, that's like my
Well,
own
you should have
sister has a
different
party.
people.
I've been trying to get my sister to close her party out that ended in the end of September, and I cannot get her to close it out to save my life.
Oh man, that's so hard. I don't.
Like, it's
It
already
is
like
interesting
so hard.
because
All I need you to do is pick what you want. I can't even get it. Like, I'm like, okay.
oh my goodness, that's terrible. We'll tell her I'm about to pick for you.
Yeah.
Surprise. Oh, well, I get it. I find for a long time, most people around me and that in my circles, they're not super motivated by getting free stuff. They'd rather just buy and support me. And that has its place. And I'm thankful for that. But we all know that getting that party is how you get new people, and then getting new people is how you find new team members and all the things. So sometimes I just think, well, then we got to find the people who do want it. And it's about finding new people, which when you're stuck at home, you got to get creative with that. So I'm hearing we need lots of creative ways to branch out and find new people. It's one thing that I think I need to focus on soon is making a scan code for the car. We talked about this briefly on one of our chats, where when you're out, your car sitting somewhere, someone could scan it and it would take them to a page, a landing page where they give their name, number, and they get a sample, and it takes them to like your join page or something. Something like that would be something to try. Handing out samples, asking for numbers, obviously something we should all be doing constantly. Offering more fundraisers, even though your choir one's starting off slow, don't make you think all of them will be bad. Talking to some of the people that post about, hey, if you could give $500 to any organization, who would you give it to? That is still on my list because I had a bunch of people offer. I want to go just make fundraiser links and just send them to those people and say, I'm using Michelle's tactic when she said she just makes the online order people a link. I'm like, if I just go make it and say, hey, share this with everyone you know, and whatever I make over, once we hit 200 orders, I'll give back to your organization. That's easy. All you have to do is share the link. And then I could always elaborate and say, hey, if you want more, like if you want catalogs to hand out or you want anything, I'm willing to, but just share the link at least. But that would be a good thing to do. And then one other thing we were going to talk about, we talked about it, I think in our last chat, was maybe doing a personal kind of charity give back thing or campaign of some sort. We talked about either doing a buddy campaign for sick children in the hospital or for kids that the police officers see out and about, give them a buddy. I also mentioned a nursing or retirement home, like the moisture medley bundle or something like that. Has anyone thought about that, or did I get kind of?
Well, I definitely was thinking about that today. I was like, oh yeah, I was gonna try to figure out what place, what organization, and then try to promote that.
Yes, I'm sorry, I'm traveling real fast. I'm going to grab one of my flyers because I called it a pay it forward the year I did it. I had gotten this idea from some direct sales guru that year. This was years ago, but let me show and read what it said. I still have some left, so I probably just could change the date on it and still utilize them, because I had a friend of mine design them and she did such a good job. They were so pretty. Sorry, I should have grabbed them out before, but I didn't. Okay. So, and now that I know how to use Canva, I could definitely recreate something like this, and I'm happy to help anyone that needs it. But basically, oh, I probably need my glasses. Okay, I'm gonna be squinting, but this is what it looked like. It was really pretty. She did a great job designing it. I loved it. Yeah, and they were printed on nice glossy paper, which isn't necessary, but it says, let's pay it forward for the holidays. And it was cute because on the Christmas tree, it says like, join with me, give a holiday to remember, let's pay it forward. You'll be entered into it says ... December blessings, 5 days before Christmas drawing. decorations also welcome or something, like you could donate decorations. I remember that. This is so long ago, but it said when now through December 15th. What is it? Around the 15th of December, I will choose a worthy family or two to bless with a Christmas to remember. With your help, we will give them an amazing surprise of gifts, decorations, and a holiday meal. And it said, how can you help? When you order $100 or host a party for me, so there was a booking thing, you will qualify to nominate a deserving family for my Pay It Forward campaign. A portion of the proceeds from your order or party will go to fund this operation or this endeavor. Boy, I'm really squinting. I need my glasses. I don't know where they are because we had to put everything in clear bags or go in clear bag purse. Clear bag, anyway. Okay, and where was I? Okay. In addition, you will be entered in my drawing of my 5 days before Christmas drawing for a chance to win amazing prizes. Thank you for your support of my business. I have been so blessed and feel it's a blessing to be able to help and pay it forward. And then it has my info. And then this is another form. And basically it has, I think a lot, it says it's a thank you for participating. And so it basically says, thank you so much for participating in my holiday Pay It Forward campaign. As a participant in this campaign, you will be entered in my 5 days for drawing Christmas, chance to win, blah, 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 and a deserving family. And you can also nominate a deserving family to be considered to receive my holiday surprise of a lifetime. Thank you for your support of my business. I have been blessed and cannot wait to pay it forward this holiday season. And then it basically says entry for my 5 days before Christmas drawing. So it has their information they put. And then down here, it says nomination of a deserving family with their name, their phone, and their email. And so then you just cut those off and put them in your drawings. I'm getting really excited just rereading this because like I shared on that last call, it was such a blessing and blessed to do. And I was able to do several families and we were just spoiled them silly. So I think that this is a great idea. Like, they're already ordering. You're not making them do anything to get into the drawing. It's like a perk. They've already done it. So you're going to add them to a drawing. So I think it should be compliant. You couldn't say like, oh, you don't want to be like, hey, if you order this, I'm going to put you can't, it's not paying to get entered. You would have to be careful. Like they're already ordering. Hey, if you get to 100, you can be part of this campaign. I believe it's compliant, but you should do your own check. And then the entry, you can always enter people into your own drawing. So these would be your customers. So I think it's all fine. You wouldn't want to advertise your details publicly. Okay. Okay. But that's an idea too. The other idea, like I said, I'm not sure. I might try to do this and contact the nursing, I keep saying nursing home. Sorry. It's what we always called them. Assisted living or whatever. Because I think that'd be really, really rewarding as well. But there's just so many charities, so many groups that could use some Christmas cheer, taking it up to a hospital, teachers. We talked about a lot of those last time. So I just want to encourage you. We could always consider doing some big thing together as a team, but considering everybody's so busy, that might be challenging this year. We can maybe do it some other time. Like I would love to do this around Mother's Day, and we all do it for some ladies in the Mother's Day, Father's Day for some of the assisted living homes with the older people. We could all work on it together and adopt a nursing home or something. That would be fun. I don't know. But for Christmas, I just say do something that gets you excited, that you're personally invested in, that you would feel so happy to be a part of, and then get your customers seeing that you want to do that and using your business that way. You never know. Sometimes that would appeal to somebody who's like, I would love to donate to Austin Pets Alive or, the Williamson County Shelter, or there's this medical, a disease that I care about and I want to solve and fundraise for them. So you can kind of decide what you want to do, but I just really encourage you. It's already November 7th. So it's time to get busy right now. So it can be a holiday campaign because you've got a good month and a little at this point to really get it done before Christmas. Any thoughts or questions or ideas or?
No, I'm interested. I know Melanie's doing one. Well, Melanie's got one going with our church through our youth group to do to raise money for assisted living, to do pajamas and stuff. So I know she has one going for our youth through our youth group.
Great. Yeah, that's good. Well, yeah, and it's still not too late to do some fundraisers too. People are always need to raise funds. It can be personal. It doesn't have to be, like I said, this lady that I met, she's just trying to figure out how to be able to pay for her son's spring band trip because it's a lot of money and we've already hemorrhaged all the money. Like we're just constant, it's so expensive. And most people have things like that in their life that they don't know how they're going to do it, but they really want to do it. Okay. Other than that, what's that?
So if you were gonna do, so I had also agreed to do they're gonna do a raffle with the choir that's gonna go through the month of December, part of December. What would you put in a basket if you were gonna donate something for Scentsy? Like,
well, I mean, there's so many options. So I would think
I know. Then when you start doing it, it gets really like you could be putting a lot of into it really quickly. It doesn't take much. So I have like the snowman warmer from last year. I thought about just doing something like that, like a warmer, because it's supposed to be Christmas themed. But
yeah, okay, well that helps. If you've got a theme, then yeah, I would use something you have like that, and I would put like a bar, a Christmas bar, a favorite bar, like a Christmas cottage, or a very snowy spruce or something like that. Those are really popular ones. Snowberry, if you want something more subtle, that's not too whatever, but I would do one bar in that and maybe put in like a coupon or a coupon, depending on how you say it, but I say coupon, for your next order from me by blah, blah, blah. And like maybe a hand cream just because it's wintry time, but did they have a price value?
no, so they're gonna do two baskets. One, so they were gonna do a basket. It's like themed stocking stuffer, and it's gonna have some gift cards and different stuff. Well, I was gonna donate some Scentsy stuff. Well, it turned into, how about we have the second basket just Scentsy? So
Oh, how nice of them to volunteer you to do more. Yeah, I would probably do that. And you just have to do what you're comfortable with and price wise. If there's something around your house that you're like, oh, there's a room spray I've had a while.
yeah, I have some stuff. I was just thinking that maybe that if my thoughts are that if I put a little into it and then put my information, it might in the return get, and then also have my business card out there when they do the raffle, I'm in return might get some business. That's my thoughts.
Well, and yeah, for sure. I mean, that's the hope for sure. You should put something in there that says, congratulations on winning this Scentsy basket. Please send me a text and I'll have a special offer for you or something like that. So you get to know who got it and you get their contact and then you can hopefully engage and maybe keep them. But I would 100% have a coupon in there or text me for the coupon or something. And I would have all your stuff, your catalog, a sample. Yeah. That's exciting. Good luck. I hope that works.
So it's gonna start December 3rd at an event they have, and then they have a concert on the 14th, so they're gonna do it then too. Like try to get more raffles that way, and so like they'll raffle it off like right before Christmas. So I was just hoping like having my business card and stuff out there, it might get us get me some business for Christmas.
They I would lay out beside it if they let you some product sheets with a sample stapled on top.
Okay.
So they can pick them up and take them. Yeah, something that's not like really expensive for you, but I would do that. Hey, did y'all like the scent of the month for this month?
Yes.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. I made all my samples during our last call. I've only handed out a few, but every time I come in here, I'm like, oh, my desk smells good. Like it's very fragrant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I had a hard time this month handing them out, even though they smell good.
Get them in the mail. Just do them in the mail. Hand them out. Get them in the mail. I don't know. But yeah, I got to get mine out and I'm excited to kind of be able to focus again on it. Although I'm still feeling like I'm digging out of a hole, but that's okay. It is the season. I think things will pick up just because it naturally picks up, but try really hard to share it, go live, share some of your favorite things and how you use them and what it makes you feel like. Think about some turkey trots. We talked about that before I started the recording. So if you're watching the recording back and you're like, what's a turkey trot? Just Google it and you'll find out, but it's just a way to share and maybe even have several hostesses, try to kind of go at a battle kind of, or just pit them against each other, see who can get the most. But you guys are awesome. I'm going to let you go unless there's anything else. I know tomorrow we've got those, all the Glisten collection coming out, and it seems like there was something else. Oh, well, I don't know when it comes out. I didn't look, but the collector warmer with the skating.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. It's so cute.
And some people, like Michelle, do you know how much that one is?
I don't.
Yeah, I didn't look before I got on, but I mean, I'm sure it's very, very expensive. They always are. But I'm telling you, like, I remember last year, was that the fireplace one? Year before?
Yeah.
Last year, I think. I remember seeing it going, oh, that's really cute. But when I got it in, I was like, oh, this is like my favorite holiday warmer I've ever had. And I love it. I'll just sit there and watch that little fireplace. It's so magical. So I
Yeah.
think that the ice skater, like, again, don't go at it like, wow, this is so expensive or whatever. Just say, look at how amazing this is, and share. Like, there are people who are like, oh, it's exclusive. Those are your people. You want to find people who like to be part of exclusives, and you like people who are just like, wow, that's just a beautiful Christmas decoration, and it's a Scentsy warmer. Because
Right.
some people do spend a lot on Christmas decorations. So I'm excited for that, and hopefully we can sell some of those, because that's a big game changer. And don't forget to be talking about air purifiers. I know some people maybe didn't sell any, or maybe only one, and then they've been like, well, it's just too much money. But don't be afraid. Like, people are gathering. COVID's still out there, I guess. So, you
Yeah.
know, in
Yeah.
germ, everybody's got flu. I'm hearing lots of sickness. So just keep sharing about the air purifiers, especially with hey, as you get together your family, you need a couple of these for your house. Let's take care of it.
Yeah.
People are in the spending money mood because it's the season. You just have to kind of keep putting yourself out there.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
okay. Well, next Sunday is my dad's birthday celebration. I'm hoping I can still do this at 3:30. But I will try to put a little forethought and let you know if it's going to cut into it. I think
Okay.
I'll be okay, but just a little heads up in case. My dad will be turning something 81 or 2. So I think 82.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I
Yeah.
know.
We have a swim meet next weekend, so it might be a little different depending on how that goes.
Well, like I told Michelle at the beginning of this call before I was recording, I'm trying super hard to only cancel if I'm super, super sick, or it's a holiday, or we're just out of town and can't do it. So there'll be some, especially as a holiday, but I've enjoyed being consistent. And even on days where I'm like, I need to go do this, I'm always happy when I see y'all. And I always feel like it's beneficial. So
Yeah.
trying to be as consistent as possible, but you guys are awesome. Thanks for getting on, and good luck with
Thank
everything.
you.
All right. Y'all have a good afternoon.
Good week. Bye.
Bye.